Malkia Strikers. They are currently in Serbia, where they managed to beat Serbia B by 3 straight sets as they build up to the World Championships that will be taking place in Poland and the Netherlands. And we now join my colleague Samuel Gacharira, who's been with the squad in Belgrade. Gacharira, what did they do right this time round? And I'm sure the win must be a major morale booster for the squad ahead of the World Championships.
Thank you very much, Bernard. As you can see, it's party mode here in Belgrade. This is a glass of rakia. It's a local drink that we enjoy here. The team has been in very high spirit after winning the game yesterday against Serbia B. Of course, very big improvement in terms of execution and transition in attack. Very good composure and leadership from the senior players, led by Massimo Im, the captain. Sharon Chepchumba, once again, the star opposite player, scoring a game-high 33 points. And this is the kind of response and leadership that Coach Luis has been looking at in this particular squad, because you look at the team, it's a good blend of youth and experience. Massimo Im, Sharon Chepchumba, Noel Murambi, Edith Wisa, all the four of them hitting double digits in that particular friendly match. So it's a good sign, and the coach has said that with what he saw in that game, he sees a good reflection of what they have been doing for the past 2 months in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where they had a high-performance training camp courtesy of the International Volleyball Federation, FIVB, as well as supported by the National Olympic Committee of Kenya. Also, the 2 friendly matches here in Serbia, supported by the sponsors Mozartbet, has helped Coach Luis Omar to fine-tune the team, and the girls are really in high spirits ahead of the World Championship that serve off on Friday in Netherlands.
Gacharira, you say the team is in high spirits, and apparently you are high with the spirits, because rakia is a little drink. It's like the changa of Serbia. How have they been handling the food right from Brazil? You know, used to ugali in Kenya, they've gone to Brazil, different cuisine. Now in Serbia, in Belgrade, totally different food. Going on to the Netherlands, how have they handled that? Do they have a nutritionist in the team?
Of course, this has been one of the major advantages of having this camp in Europe, because the first thing that they had to adapt with is the different time zone. Now, if you look at Serbia and Netherlands, they're in the same time zone. So at least the girls have been able to adapt to the time zone. The weather also in Sao Paulo, Brazil was quite cold and sometimes unpredictable. But here in Serbia, the difference between the weather here in Serbia and Netherlands is almost the same, because it's autumn season. To the food aspect, slowly integrating into what they'll find also in the Netherlands. The girls have been doing a lot of rice, pasta, chicken, and sometimes beef and mutton. So more or less in terms of diet, I think it's not a big problem for Coach Luis Omar, and it's been very good adaptation. And it's high time that as a federation, Kenya Volleyball Federation embraces, such preparations even for upcoming competitions, because coming from a very high performance training in Brazil, coming into Serbia and getting a feel of the competition has really gotten the girls into the mood for the World Championships.
And of course, Bernard, the language is another factor.
Right.
In Brazil, it was Portuguese. Of course, the technical bench is Portuguese speaking. And now they're in Serbia, Serbian, and going on to the Netherlands, where Dutch, of course, the English speak a lot of, Dutch speak a lot of English.
Right.
How are the players adopting to the languages and the different environments, apart from the food?
Yeah, the girls, some speak some little Serbian. Is quite an easy language to master with time. I think if they extended their stay here, they'd have left speaking at least a sentence or 2 in Serbian language. But the stay has been very short, 6 months. And one thing that I've liked about this particular camp has been the state-of-the-art facility that Mozartbet was able to secure for the national team. That is the Kovilovo Sports Center. It is a training facility that sits on 26 hectares of land. Actually, it's over 30 hectares of land. And it's located around 12 kilometers from Belgrade. And here is where the best talents in Serbian sport have trained. Novak Djokovic, you have Vladimir Grigoric, you have Tijana Boskovic, Nemanja Matic of Manchester United and Chelsea, Alexandra Mitrovic, who is the current captain of the Serbian national team. All of them have trained at Kovilova Sports Center. So the girls have been able to stay in camp for the last 6 days and get very good focus ahead of the competition.
Interesting sentiments there. I found it interesting. He's able to remember all those facts and he's enjoying himself. Just downtime because it's been a very, very busy schedule. Gacharira.
I think it's now Gacharirovic.
Yes.
Now with his rakia. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Gacharira. I think they say thank you, Hvala. Is it Hvala? Do they say thank you in Serbian, Hvala? What do they say?
Vala.
Okay. Thank you very much, Samuel Gacharira. They're just giving us an update on the Malkia Strikers camp. Remember, the team is preparing for the World Championships that will be happening in the Netherlands and Poland in the next few days. They're actually going to be facing off against the Dutch this coming Friday in the opening game of the World Championships. So hopefully those two camps in Brazil and the one that's concluded in Serbia will help the team to have that impetus heading on to the Netherlands and Poland now.